Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another theme park obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm hanging out at Universal Orlando Resort to give you a full tour of the Aventura Hotel. This is one of the newer properties here at Universal Orlando Resort. It's been open for a few years and we're gonna dive into the room, have a standard room for you. We're gonna check out the pool area, the dining area, the gym, and everything else in between. So how about you and I dive right in? Oh yeah, it's always nice to be back at Universal Orlando Resort, and it's always nice to stay on property. And Aventura is one of 11 properties here at Universal Orlando Resort. And like I said, a little bit on the newer side. Aventura opened up in 2018, so it's not even 10 years old, and it features 600 rooms, and some of those rooms are suites. And this hotel is in a pretty good location. It's right next to Sapphire Falls, which is right over here. And then across the street is Cabana Bay and Volcano Bay just off in the distance there, which by the way, you can walk to Volcano Bay if you want. There is a shuttle available if you do not want to walk. You could take the shuttle over there. But if you want to walk and you don't mind getting those extra steps in the morning, yeah, it's just right over there. And because Aventura is right next door to Sapphire Falls, if you want to take the water taxi over to City Walk, Islands of Adventure, and Universal Studios, you can totally do that as well if you don't want to take the shuttle. Which, speaking of the shuttle, there it goes right now. Yeah, a lot of the buses here at Universal Orlando are being converted to all-electric buses, so they're really quick and quiet. This hotel does feature on-site parking, but remember, the parking does cost money. It is not complimentary if you are staying here. So just keep that in mind. There's a nice little garden area out here so you can take some pictures and chill out on the bench right there. Yeah, it's a great view. Now, because Aventura is a prime value resort, it's going to be priced very similarly to Cabana Bay, Terra Luna, and Stella Nova. And remember, if you are an annual pass holder for Universal Orlando Resort, you do get discounts. So starting out front, you obviously have the main entrance right here underneath the marquee signage. And if you pan over here, this is where the shuttle drop-off and pickup is located. There's also some signage here to help you out. And then the on-site parking structure is just right around the corner. It's pretty much everything going on out here, so let's walk inside and check out the lobby. Yeah, you can also use the force here. Yeah, there you go. So we have the check-in desk right here. And we have a pretty sizable lobby. This is nice. Now on the opposite side of the check-in, you have the elevators that will take you to your room. And then there's some other elevators that'll take you to the parking structure. You see we have a Starbucks off in the distance there. They have a digital display board out here showing you the weather, some special events happening, like at the time of making this video, there's Volcano Bay nights going on, and a bunch of other cool stuff. Oh, look at that. Epic Universe opening up May 22nd. But hey, maybe by the time you see this video, it'll already be open. They do have a lobby bar. Bar Ventura. That's how you have to say it too when you go up there to order a drink. If you don't, I heard that they don't serve you. No, just kidding, they do. But yeah, nice little lobby bar. Pool's out there, which we'll check out a little bit later. And then this is where the cafe is gonna be located. It's called Urban Pantry. Yeah, you also have to say it just like that. Again, Starbucks. Okay, let's check out the cafe really quick. It's not too busy, and that's because it is 2:50 and most everyone's in the theme park right now, but they do have a walk station. Now, I've been ordering food the past couple days that I've been here, and I've just ordered everything right here. So maybe late at night or early in the morning, they might not have every station open like this, and you could just order everything right there. But they do have a grab and go thing, so you can grab your sodas, you got fruits, got some desserts. Oh, dang. Cheesecake? Heck yeah. Salads. And then we also have like cereal and all that kind of fun stuff. And then a pretty good menu, which changes throughout the day. So we got the breakfast menu, and then right now they're doing lunch and dinner. And then they also have some more snacks over here. You can never go wrong with a cup of noodles. And they have beer and wine, all the fun drinks available. Next to the burger grill and salad area, they do have a warming station. So they have microwaves, toasters, if you need to heat something up in the morning, or if you need to heat up a bottle. And then right next door to that is the condiment bar. So we have 2 Coke Freestyle machines. We have a sink, some coffee, and then I think jam, sugar, salt, pepper, all that kind of fun stuff. Overall, a pretty nice sized cafe, I gotta say. Plenty of seating. It might get a little busy in the morning and at night when the parks open and close. But look at this. Again, you could walk to Volcano Bay if you want, because it's right there. Got a pretty nice view too. These windows are really big. Now remember, if you need to hold a team meeting about how many churros you're going to consume in one day or how many times you're going to ride Velocicoaster, they definitely have a table for you. Ooh, here in the center we have a gelato station. Oh, dang. Yeah, I would definitely eat all of it. And then I would be, oh, pumpkin spice? Halloween already? Yes, I approve. We have, looks like some pizza over here too. And then over by the elevators where you get up to the parking structure, they have restrooms, an ATM, then you have your rental car information. Overall, it's pretty easy to navigate, but you might make the same mistake like I did the other night and totally go into the parking structure elevators thinking that these are the elevators to your room. And then you end up looking like a total idiot because then you're like, wait a minute, I'm just going to the parking structure. So again, the guest elevators to your room are going to be right when you walk in on the right-hand side. And of course, it wouldn't be a Universal on-site hotel without the Universal Studios store. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of cool merch in here. And if it's like the other gift shops in the rest of their hotels, they should have things like sunscreen and medicine and all that kind of fun stuff. I think they do. Well, they for sure have candy. That's also very important. We have your Harry Potter stuff. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's some sunscreen. We have wet ones. We have chapstick. We've got some Pampers and Tylenol, baby stuff, razors, everything you pretty much need. Super easy. And then here's some like cough drops and Band-Aids and all that. If you're able to though, my recommendation is to purchase that kind of stuff at maybe a local Walgreens or Rite Aid if it's nearby. If you're able to get to it and it's not too out of the way, definitely pick up your stuff there because it might be a little cheaper. If you are an annual pass holder though, you do get discounts on this stuff, so I feel like maybe you'd have to do the math on that, but you're gonna find a way bigger selection at something like Walgreens or a Rite Aid down the street, or a CVS. And they have a bunch of pool things too, especially if you're hitting up Volcano Bay. These are always really great to have if you're like me and get a stage 5 sunburn just the minute you step outside. Now that's pretty much everything downstairs. It's not too massive. Again, I think they're trying to keep this resort in particular a little bit more small. It's not supposed to be this huge grand thing like maybe Grand Helios Hotel over by Epic Universe. And look at this, we have a delivery robot. Yeah, if you need something delivered to your room, this little guy will do it. But speaking of the room, let's head upstairs to check out a standard room right now. And we have a fitness center on level 2 and the Bar 17 Bistro at the very tippity top. And bam, we've made it into the standard room here at Aventura. Did not get a suite, but it's okay, maybe next time. There's a nice little mirror up here in the front with the Aventura design. Yeah, I think it's a pretty nice standard room. I kind of dig it. And look at this view. Really nice view. Being really high up on the 16th floor definitely gives you a pretty good overview of the area. We have Fun Spot off in the distance. No, that's not Fun Spot. What am I talking about? Icon Park. And then we have SeaWorld way off in the distance. You can kind of see Mako. Let me see if I can zoom in. Hold on, everybody. Oh yeah, see that roller coaster off in the distance? You can see Mako and Kraken. Heck yeah. And then we have Dockside and Surfside across the way. And then if you look really closely, way over here, look at that, Grand Helios and Epic Universe off in the distance. Pretty good shot of the pool too. Then we have the Volcano Bay drop off and pickup area. Now here is the bathroom goodies. I've already unpacked my stuff and I went to the fitness area a little bit earlier, so that's why you're going to see things that are kind of used. But we have a nice little sink going on, beautiful mirror, plenty of hand towels, trash can down there. I kind of like this divider. This is nice. It doesn't move, this is fixed, so just be careful. This is your turlet and shower area. Water pressure, not too shabby. Very similar to Dockside and Surfside if you've stayed there here at Universal Orlando. But it's a nice size shower. I didn't feel like I was cramped in there. In here we have some storage. We have an iron and an ironing board, hangers where, as you can see, I've hung up my stuff, and I believe extra pillows and blankets. And this one we got the safe, so you can put all your Universal pins in there so no one takes them. We have a coffee maker, so that's nice. And then down here I believe is the fridge. Yep, there is a refrigerator. And then right here is where you're gonna find the controller to the TV. This is just a big giant iPad, and you could use this to turn on and off the TV. which is really cool. And it also has information on like dining. So if you want to know what kind of food you want to get, so we got resort dining here, and it shows you all the stuff that's available on property and throughout the resort at the theme parks and City Walk. It's pretty helpful. They have the services here, so if you need to request an item, set an alarm, do whatever. You can also chat with the team here if you need things, and just general information about the resort, like pool hours and restaurant hours and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome. As you can see, I've already been doing the Griswold thing here with the plugs. You got plenty of USB ports and plugs to plug in your stuff. Got the thermostat, again, the TV right here. We have some beautiful lights. Yeah, so overall, standard room, and I dig it. I've been in a lot of standard rooms, and this one's not bad. When it comes to storage, they have you covered there too. They have some drawers to put your drawers in, and they have this one too. This one, I believe this is one as well. There you go. Nice little chair to sit in to think about your bad decisions. And then they also have some storage in here. Wabam. Let's continue the journey though. Let's head upstairs to check out the rooftop bar and lounge area, and then maybe after that, I'll hit up the gym, the fitness center. Okay, I've made it up to the 17th floor where the bar and lounge is located. I believe this opens up at 3 p.m. every single day, and you don't need to be a hotel guest to come up here and enjoy. Ooh, this is nice. And look at this view. This is amazing. This is one of the seating areas over here. I don't mind walking around because they just opened, yeah, like 20 minutes ago, so obviously there's not gonna be too many people up here right now, but what a gorgeous view. That is awesome. And then it looks like they have a spot over here for a live DJ. Again, plenty of seating. I could see this place getting really packed though, because I've heard really good things about this area, and some of my buddies that live out here usually come to this bar. Because I mean, yeah, you can't beat this view. Oh dang, look at that view of Volcano Bay. That is beautiful. Wow, got a clear shot of the volcano there. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Oh yeah, that is awesome. I bet at night that looks gorgeous. You can see everyone enjoying all the slides and whatnot. And then a really good view of Cabana Bay too, because remember, we're right next door. And then I wonder if off in the distance you could see Walt Disney World. Sometimes you can. Let's see if I can figure it out here. Is that Disney World right there? Yeah, it is. So we got Tower of Terror, we have Epcot, the Swan and Dolphin. That's so cool. And then look at that, there's Space Mountain and Cinderella Castle. Yeah, I dig this. I could see myself coming to this bar all the time. And I looked at the menu, and they had some really good food items and of course drinks. Maybe I'll have to check that out a little bit later on this evening. But if you want to see the menu, there it is right there. Go ahead and scan that QR code. Okay, time jump and obviously outfit change, and that's because I'm gonna go hit up the gym. Aventura does have a fitness center here. It's on the second level, so just remember that. Level 2 is the fitness center. I'll show you all of that in just a moment. But yeah, we're gonna check out the weights, what kind of machines they have, if they have locker rooms, all that kind of fun stuff. So let's head down there and get a workout in. Okay, made it to level 2. It's labeled right there at the top for the hallway that it's located in. We got restrooms on the right. Oh, there are also locker rooms. So if you need to put some stuff in there, there you go. And then the fitness center is right here on the left, 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., at least at the time I'm staying here. I'm here in April, so those are the hours right now. And you do need your room key to access the fitness center, so just remember that. And here we go. It's actually a pretty nice size. So we have a few machines right here. It looks like we have a chest machine, we have a back machine, shoulders, legs. We have 2 legs, actually 3. It's nice. We have some cardio equipment along the windows here. We have ellipticals and treadmills. This treadmill right here is really nice. This one you just kind of use your own momentum. And we have some equipment over here, drinking fountain. Nice. And then let's see what's over here on the other end. Oh, we got some sanitizing wipes to wipe the equipment down. And we have some free weights and this beauty. So yeah, I don't think this is too shabby. you can definitely get in a workout. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. And it looks like the free weights go up to 50 pounds. So yeah, that's really all you need. You don't need like a bunch of crazy stuff. Most people that are gonna be working out here are only gonna be working out just for a little bit, just to get something in the morning before they hit up the parks. We have a nice little view here of the front entrance. I wonder if we can see, oh yeah, you can see islands. There's Jurassic Park right there. I wonder if you can see Velocicoaster if you come over here. Let's see. I don't think so. Yeah, it's hiding behind the building there. But you can see the back end of Kong. Okay, I gotta get chest and buys in. And I think that's gonna be super easy. So, and by the way, the Techno Gym stuff, that's the company that makes all of the equipment. It's a really good company. They make some awesome gym equipment. So I'm glad that they have Techno Gym stuff here at Aventura. Okay, only have a few more to go. And then I think after this, we're gonna go to the pool. I mean, I'm gonna shower up and all that stuff first, but I think that's the next destination. I'm not really sure. If I don't jump in the pool, I'll for sure show y'all around, because I know they have a bar out there. It's a pretty nice sized pool. Already finished up with the workout. Chest, thighs, and shoulders is what I was doing today. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Overall, nice facility. Obviously, it doesn't have like everything, but again, I don't think these are designed to be, like full-on gyms that you'd have back at home. These are just here to get you through the morning or the evening before you hit up the parks. And I think they have just about everything you need. So solid. Here at Aventura, I approve. I already finished up with my workout, and now it's time to check out the pool. I don't know if I'm gonna jump in the pool just yet, maybe a little bit later on in the day. I kinda wanna head inside Islands of Adventure and do Velocicoaster, but let's check out the splash pad, pool deck, and they also have a bar out here too. And this is really easy to find. It's just right outside the lobby. They also have some seating out here too if you wanna do that. Oh, and just a heads up, you need your room key to access the pool area and the bar area, so just always hold on to it. We have a nice little bar over here and some Coke freestyle machines, which by the way, if you just need to grab some water, if you have like a reusable cup, they do have water available for you. Yeah, it's a pretty decent sized pool. It's not the largest pool I've seen on property, but it'll get the job done. And then on the other side of the pool, we have a nice little splash pad for the kids. And don't worry, you don't need to bring your towel from upstairs. You can get one right here at the pool deck. And then right behind the bar, if you're gonna walk out here, they do have some restrooms available right around the corner. But if you keep on walking over here, ooh, it's windy. They do have some games. They have like a little arcade out here. This is kind of cool. I haven't seen this before at any of the other hotels on property. They have some hula hoops, cornhole. They even have a little photo booth. This is kind of cool. Oh wow, look at this. And for those wondering about the pool hours, at the time of me making this video in April, it's 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Just remember that those hours might change depending on when you decide to visit Universal Orlando. Now I've made my way up to the 4th floor because some of you might be asking, well, what if I need to do laundry? Where can I do that at Aventura? And you totally can do it here on site on levels 4, 8, and 12. And this is what it looks like. So we do have some vending machines available if you need to grab a snack, or if you need to grab some laundry stuff. They have that. They have a little change machine. They have some instructions on how to use the washer and dryers here. Don't forget your socks like this person did. But yeah, they have plenty available. I've used the washer and dryers at Universal Orlando before. I used them at Dockside when I was staying there for a little bit, and they work great. So there you have it. There's your look at Aventura here at Universal Orlando Resort. They have some pretty good options here, and if you have a bigger family and you need extra space, they do have suites available, not just this standard room that you see right here. Again, the pricing is very similar to Cabana Bay, Stella Nova, and Terra Luna resorts. And overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the stay. I would totally stay here again. If anything, I want to check out the suites that are available, because one thing I really like about the Dockside and Surfside hotels is that those 2-bedroom suites are like the perfect room, especially if you have multiple people, because they technically can sleep up to 6. So that's a really good room to have. So I believe they have something very, very similar here at Aventura, and maybe on my next stay, I'll check one of those rooms out. But I think with that, that's going to do it for today's video. So I hope you enjoyed this look at Aventura. I tried to cover just about everything. So I hope I got everything. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below in the description. And if you did enjoy today's video, you can let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. And if you want to see a couple other hotels, I do have other videos here on the channel. I have a video of Cabana Bay and Dockside. And eventually over time, I want to try to get all the Universal hotels and even Walt Disney World. So that way, when you're planning your vacation, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. And for those that are new, don't forget to subscribe. I have brand new videos every single week covering some of your favorite theme parks from all over the place, and you won't want to miss out on those videos. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.